Okay, today is January 11th, 2020, and this is the Greenberg Train show haul. That was in Oaks. Let's see what we got here. Well, first of all, I stopped at the dollar store on the way home. I got these little bottles here for $1, 5 little containers, because I'm always losing things like brushes and springs and things like that. So, get that, and of course, bunch of Slim Jims since I'm going to the dollar store. But let's get to the train show. So the first thing I bought was 4 of these passenger cars here, Western. 12 bucks on those. Looks like I'm missing a smokestack on 2 of them. And the color of that one looks a little different. Maybe it's just needs cleaned. But $12 for these 4. I thought they were pretty nice. Looks like all the couplers are on them. They got a little dust on them, but yeah, that's good. The Minuteman, to go with the Spirit of 76 set. I have the Washington Crossing, so I bought the Minutemen. So that was $2. This is on a different subject. Some shrink tubing and some syringes. I needed these for something else a long time ago, working on a steam engine project. So they're good for, lubricants or different things. So that was $3 for the shrink tubing and $1 for 2 syringes for other electronics projects. On the top here, Oscar Mayer for $1. I liked it. All the couplers and wheels, not bad. Bought this Burlington GP40. It's a Tyco with the Mantua motor. He had $5 on it. I gave him 4. It's all in nice shape, and actually the reason I bought it, I don't know much about Burlington, but it's got all the railings on it, so that's really nice. $4. Okay, Dan is selling me some stuff here, some houses and whatnot. So, got a gas station here for $3. Yeah, $3. Nice. That's an O-gauge house. It's got everything. So that was $5. And through this in here it says Mid-Atlantic Pipe Company. And I don't know what it is, but I said it looks like some kind of a log loader or barrel loader or something like that. In other words, it looks like it's something mechanical going on. Oh, there's some barrels in there. Okay, we'll have to crack that open. So that was $10 for those 3 items. And then I bought these each at different locations for $1 each, because these are actually number 4 18-degree switches. The other ones I have are not number 4, so in other words they don't line up with the 18-degree track, but these ones do. So that was $1 each. So that was it. Didn't get a whole lot. I might go back tomorrow. There were a couple people were selling Pennsylvania passenger cars, and I have a Pennsylvania locomotive, so I think I'm going to go back tomorrow and see if I can get that. So here is the Tony the Tiger gas station. I'm missing 1 garage door. That's alright, we can pretend like it's up. And with that stack of oil, the little red thing there I guess is missing off of that, but that's alright. And the HL house. Or no, I'm sorry, that's O-scale. Very nice. These are in fact barrel unloaders, which I thought was kind of cool. So I don't know if I'll use them or not, but they work. Something else I was experimenting with here. So I bought these 2 turnouts today, and my original plan was to do a double crossover with my layout. So some of these pieces don't fit exactly, but anyhow, so with a 25-degree crossover and 2 number 4 switches, this will line up, and you can actually do that. So the ones that say snap switch, the Atlas snap switches, they won't line up. So today's total damage, $35. Pretty minimal. Greenberg Train Show Hall Part 2. Now, I originally went there looking for passenger cars for this. I bought this last week at another train show, and a couple people had passenger cars that I thought would match up, but none of them were the right color or the stripes. I don't know. So I think I have to look this up and see what belongs with that. And maybe I can find the correct passenger cars. So that's for another time. They'll show up sooner or later. So the first thing I bought, I started digging through some boxes and went down to the bottom. I was really sorting through, and I came up with this guy here. I forget what you call these. So I pulled that out. Tyco Mantua motor, and actually I was working on a Tyco last night, and I need that coupler and the coupler cap, and actually I think I have another Tyco upstairs that I need the gear for the gear that's in here, so that's going to pay me back twice. And I said I wasn't going to do this, but there's another Bachmann motor. I need some shells for these guys, but yeah, it was at the bottom of the box, and a little N-gauge Porsche. So I said $4. He wanted $6, and I said, how about $5? So he settled on the $5, but actually I probably should have given him $6 for all this. So actually I would call this a pretty good bargain here. So that was that purchase. I saw my good friend Ray Garcia, and I bought a package of smokestacks for $3. I think there's like a dozen of them in here, and the reason I did, because yesterday I bought 4 of these, and 2 of them do not have the smokestacks. If I can get a hold of them, look at that, just like no. So $3 for a dozen smokestacks. Alright, what else? I bought this house here for $1, and actually looking at it, I think that's more like Z scale, so I don't think I'm going to use it. I bought a switcher just because I don't have a switcher. Union Pacific 720. He had $7 on it. I gave him $5. He was happy with that. Everything's there. That's nice. $5. And when I remember people's names, I try to mention them here. A guy named Paul from Pony's Roadside Treasures in Southampton, PA. He had a box of junk. He said anything in that box for $1. So I got me some number 4 turnouts, 3 of them. They are number 4, so that'll work. $1 a piece on those, and I also bought that for $1. I think that's pretty cool. I saw it and I thought, oh, I can make one, and I thought, well, why bother? There's one right there. That's pretty neat. So that's all I got today for part 2, and that's that. Thanks for watching.